This is my roommate. In a census conducted in 2018, it was estimated that in 2017, 49.1 million people went fishing at least once, with a total of 885.2 million fishing outings. Recently, I joined the NSU fishing team where we get to travel and compete in tournaments all over the country. I have done extensive research in order to improve my own fishing abilities. Fishing has always been a way to provide food for people. Now it is used as a recreational activity for many people. When a person wants to become a good fisherman, there are many things that need to be considered, including locations, equipment, and bait. Today we will be looking at the different ways to catch bass. Different types of fish live in different areas. It is important for fishermen to know where to find the fish they are looking for. The weather plays a large role in where the fish will be. When it is cloudy, certain fish, such as bass, move closer to the surface to get warm. Bass typically stay in muddy or murky water, and they are also more active on rainy days. Bass like to hide, so they are normally found around weeds, fallen trees, or large rocks. While location is very important when it comes to bass fishing, another important aspect is the equipment used. According to the American Sport Fishing Association, nearly $48 billion is spent on fishing equipment each year. A rod and reel are very important when it comes to catching fish, but it all comes down to the preference of the person. The rod and reel need to be comfortable to the person fishing. Falcon rods are personally my favorite brand of rod. They are the rods that I choose to use while fishing. My favorite reels are called Lew's reels. Other equipment that is important is a good fishing line that won't break when you get a bite. I like to use P-Line 20-pound test. Equipment is important to the fisherman, but the bait is what attracts the bass. When fishing for bass, you can use bait or lures. Bait can be dead or alive, but are animals such as worms, goldfish, or minnows. Lures are made to attract fish to the hook. In the wild, bass eat pretty much anything they can get their mouths on, including insects, small fish, reptiles, and amphibians. The best bass lures fall into the class of crankbaits, soft plastics, jigs, topwater, spinnerbaits, and swim baits. Lures come in many different colors, shapes, and sizes. I personally like to use crankbaits because it works for the fish I am trying to catch. This is my favorite crankbait. The type of bait or lure used should depend on the type of fish and the environment you are fishing in. Recreational fishing in general has become one of America's favorite pastimes. Now there are tournaments and people fish for the sport in millions of dollars each year. There are many different techniques and approaches to fishing. In bass fishing, you need to know where to look for the fish, use the right equipment, and which bait or lures will work best for you. Thank you.